Alright, we're going to go over what has sold over the last week, and the amount of tabs that opened. It was not a lot, but we did have a solid weekend. 7 things for $361. And actually there might be like a patch or two that you could add on to that, but 7 for 360 is not bad for me. So we're going to start off with this pair of OnCloud 6.5 runners, $130 plus eBay authentication shipping. And I just checked the tracking on it today that they were, or I got the email as well that they were authenticated. Will be on the way to their buyer. Next is a pair of Hey Dudes, the Wally Patriotic American flag shoes. The size 11 this time for $54.99 free ship. Next is this pair of Hoka 1 Upana Flow running shoes. So, this sold out on offer for, I don't know, like $70 or something. And I put these at $74.99 because I didn't want to have to do authentication. I just didn't want to have to take it to FedEx. I just wanted to be able to just send it via USPS. So that's why I priced it down at $75. But again, from the shoe palette, the OnClouds from the shoe palette. This next pair, these Puma men's golf shoes, also from that shoe palette. $30 on these. These unfortunately were used. I'm pretty sure, because you can tell it, they were kind of discolored, I think, on these. But you can definitely tell on the bottom there was like sand in it. You could obviously tell that they were used. So $30 on those. Next was this Tupac poster, $15 free ship on that. And these are all, what is it, these Pumas, that's like the start of the weekend sales. That's what all this was, weekend stuff. Next was this Kilgore College Fire Academy patch, $3.99. Next was this Toro 60 volt trimmer. This was the nicer one, the 51830. Sold it out on offer for $144. Next was this Maryland Department of Natural Resources Wildlife Division. Sold this actually for $5. You guys sent me a message, would I take 5? I gladly accepted, because as you can see I've had this since October of 2022. So this patch has been around a long time. I'll gladly take the $5 for it. Next I sold another Toro 51830 trimmer, this time for $140. Free ship on these, and as you can see I got 2 left of these, and it's kind of unfortunate taking the $140 offer, as these I were hoping to be my real money after shipping and fees and everything, but they're turning out to not be. This whole Toro palette was just not a good buy, really, when you think about it, because I'll be having these for a year. I spent $3,100 on it, and I will be surprised if I make $500 or $600 on this palette. Because I still have a couple of trimmers left, so maybe $500 once it's all said and done. Maybe a little more, $500 to $700 maybe. Not really worth it. But I've kind of noticed a lot more. The palette game is just not working. It's not worth it. The return on investment is kind of crappy, and I don't get a ton of eBay stuff on them. The only palettes really that I've ever had consistently good luck with were Home Depot palettes. Other than this one, well, technically these 2 that I bought that were kind of questionable. It doesn't help that one of the items that were on it that I ended up keeping for myself to use, the trash guys took it. It was a Toter 48-gallon trash can that I kept and was using, and it was brand new, and the trash guys threw it in the truck. So that's not helpful that I can't go around and sell it. Although not really. It's not really much of a market for those anymore, as more and more places are going automated and using their totes only. So, but I do have a bunch of tile that might be worth some money actually from that pallet. Kind of depends on how good that tile will be, if that will end up being a good Home Depot. But not a lot of home runs. One Target that had all the deodorant on it, that was a home run, but they haven't had Target in a long time, and it became impossible to get anyways. That was back when you could still get it. The pallet place hasn't brought it in a while, but there was while they were at the end there of them having it, you had to be the first 5 people there to get a single one. It was impossible to get otherwise. So it just became a turn off for me, because that was obviously a category that was unobtainable. So this year we'll be doing a lot less pallets. Alright, that's enough about that. Next was this Kong Skull Island Blu-ray. Sold it for $7 free ship. Was it worth it? I mean, I guess. I mean, I got it out of the trash. Paid like $1.30 on it after shipping and fees, so I guess. I mean, it's not that much work to take the 4 pictures and then slap it into a bubble mailer and ship it. So whatever, I'll take the $1 instead of donating it, which was the other option. Next was this Pennsylvania Department of Health EMT patch, $5.99. And the last thing was this Brunswick, Georgia Fire at $7.99. So we'll switch over to the other account, which is not on the right. Which is not on the right thing. Give me a second.
5-10. 60.
All right, so
48.19 on the
I had to pull up on my orders page because when I went to go
48.
open the tabs for this video, I seen I had 2 sales. So first is this Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation patch. I sold 2 of them at $7.99 each. And then I had just checked and sold. I sold the San Antonio Police at $6.99. And then another Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation at $7.99. As you can see, I only got 9 left, which is pretty good. 26 watchers, 30 sold on this. This definitely was a good patch. I'll have to double check when I go pack this one up if 9 is the correct count, which I'm pretty sure it is on these. Yeah, I put 39. Oh yeah, so that is the correct count. Because a lot of these in the description, I put the correct count instead of actually putting it all in the all the quantity in, which is dumb. Don't do that. If you got a quantity listing of them, put them all in there. So that is that for what is sold over the last week. So we'll just have to keep plugging away with our couple shoe listings a day and see what the week will bring. We're finishing up last minute projects in the house, just trying to finish up a couple things, get it listed, and hopefully the quicker we get it listed, the quicker we can get it sold and into a new house. Although there's not much that comes up on the market that meets our needs, so I don't know, we're just hoping to not have to keep dragging this out any longer than it needs to be, because this is getting old, trying to run a business like the way we're having to do it. So that is it. We'll see you guys next week.